Hi guys, welcome to Ace Crypto Lab. Today is the day 2 of me learning about cryptocurrency from scratch. Yesterday, I realized something important. Crypto isn't just money on the internet. What really matters behind it are concepts like blockchain, digital assets, wallet, private key, and risk management. So today, I want to start with the most famous word in crypto, Bitcoin. To be honest, my old impression of Bitcoin was pretty simple. Something extremely expensive, extremely volatile, and something people either got rich from or lose money on. But after actually trying to understand it today, I realized that the most important thing about Bitcoin isn't just its price, it's the idea behind it. What if there was a type of money that didn't need banks, governments, or any central institutions to keep records, and could still be transferred and used around the world? That was the original problem Bitcoin was trying to solve. Normally, when we use bank transfers, there's always a centralized institution record everything: how much money you have, who you send it to, and whether the other people received it. The system is convenient, but it also means your money and the transcription record depends on that system. Bitcoin is different. It's built on something called blockchain. You can think of blockchain as a public ledger. But instead of being stored in one bank, it's distributed around computers all over the world. Every transaction gets recorded, and once it's recorded, it becomes very difficult to change or tamper with. So the core of Bitcoin isn't just a digital coin, it's actually a decentralized accounting system. Then, why do so many people call Bitcoin digital gold? One reason I learned today is scarcity. Bitcoin has a limited supply. There will only be 21 million Bitcoins. Gold is available partly because it's limited, and some people see Bitcoin as a digital gold because its supply rules were written into code from the very beginning. No one can simply print more whenever they want. But there's also something very important to remember. Just because Bitcoin is called digital gold doesn't mean it's safe. And it definitely doesn't mean the price only goes up. Bitcoin is extremely volatile. Some people see it as a long-term asset, and some people treat it like a speculative investment, and some people don't believe it has any real value at all. So, as a beginner, I think the most important thing right now is not rushing to buy it, but first understanding what it actually is, why some people believe in it, and why others are against it. Today, I summarize the 3 key points for myself. First, Bitcoin is not a reward point from a company, and it's got a game currency. It's a decentralized digital asset built on blockchain technology. Second, Bitcoin transaction records are not controlled by a single bank. They are maintained by a distributed global network. Third, Bitcoin is scarce, but scarcity doesn't guarantee profits. The market is still high volatile and risk. So after day 2, this is how I understand Bitcoin. It's not just a price that goes up and down, it feels more like an experiment asking whether money can exist without relying on centralized institutions. That experiment has already been running for many years, and it has attracted both strong supporters and strong critics. As a complete crypto beginner, I'm not rushing to make conclusions yet. What I want to do is keep learning, keep documenting, and keep breaking these complicated ideas down in a way normal people can understand. So if you are also curious about cryptocurrency but never know where to start, welcome to Ace Crypto Lab. Over the next 13 days, let's learn the fundamental of crypto together from zero. This is not financial advice, it's simply my personal learning journey. See you tomorrow for day 3.